A little nostalgia today, I think. And this is a book that I got when I was a very small boy. Um, Actually, originally published in 1923. That's prior to the Depression, even. Very first picture in here is a picture of a boy learning how to solder his mother's pots and pans. But what I really wanted to show you here is this is a book that was written for boys to use to learn how to build and do stuff for themselves. It says learning through doing, something we just don't teach our kids to do as much anymore as we used to. And it really starts with very basic things like how to build a workbench and how to do things like building a lamp. There's a section here on how to build lamps, which is still something that can be used today because you also have to learn how to wire a lamp. Okay, simple bookshelves and bird houses. There's a whole bunch of bird houses in here, and what's the construction like, and what kind of birds you're trying to bring into your area. Fly traps, of all things. There's a fly trap. A porch swing. I just finished making a bench for somebody. Soldering techniques. Making your own crystal radio set. I made my own crystal radio set based on this information. I still have that crystal radio set today. Unfortunately, because we don't have metal pipes underneath a lot of our sinks, we don't have the grounding connection we used to have. But I made my own coil and everything else from this. How to make an electric motor. I wired. I got copper wire. I wound it. I got a transformer, and here's a radio receiver. All techniques and things in just a whole lot of various fields that taught boys how to be self-reliant, how to build things, and we just do not teach people to build things anymore. But think of this: if you were a small boy and you got the chance to do these things, and your dad said, "Here, you can go in the shop. I'll show you how to use the tools, and you can build these for yourself." It was like being given the keys to the treasure trove. Simple book. I believe you can still actually find this book in places. Not saying this is the one you need, but the idea is get your kids involved in the workshop. You'd be surprised what might pique their imagination. Look at all the different things in the outside of this that they touched on in this book, and it was written for kids that were basically 10 years old and up. So give this a thought. I think this is something I wish we could still do.